Welcome back to another tutorial from Johanna Basford's new book, Small Victories. Carrying on with the fruits and vegetables, I'm going to get straight into the cranberries. Well, they look like cranberries to me, so I'm going to take them as being cranberries and we're going to do them some lovely shades of red. So let's get this camera angle down here. Turn it to the side a little bit. Where's my duster brush? Just so I've got it to hand. So I think we'll go in with the green leaves first. And I'm going to go straight in with a grass green 166. And we're going to do the stalky bit as well. I suppose there could be any sort of berries. These could be sort of blueberries maybe. But I think they just looked like a cranberry to me. So that's what we're going to go for. There we go. Next up, I'm gonna go in with an emerald green 163. Now, I've not used this green yet on this page, and we've done quite a lot of leaves, but we've not used this one yet. So I'm gonna go in with this. I'm just gonna pick out random areas where I want this green on this stalky bit. I think maybe on the edges a little bit and the knobbly bits. This is super tricky to get into them areas where it's going outside the lines, let me tell you. So on the leaves, I'm gonna again make it so that the tips of the leaves are lighter. So something a bit like that. We're gonna do this bit darker as well, I think. So there's a bit of shadow there as well. Going in there. I feel like this one's gonna be a really quick tutorial. A very simple little illustration, this one. That's why I love this book though. You can just, you know, if you're in a bit of a colouring slump and you're not really in the mood for anything overly complicated, you can literally sit here for 10 minutes and you'll have this page done. Well, this little, the one illustration. If you can hear children in the background, they're always home when I'm doing these little tutorials at the moment, because it's easier to do my longer filming during the day while they're at school. So my sort of 45-minute to hour long videos I do whilst they're at school, and then my little short tutorials, obviously they're here. So going back in with the grass green, I'm going to bring that colour back in. So it's still keeping it lighter, but it's giving that nice punchy colour as well, and not forgetting the stalk where we've left those bits on the stalk. And it looks nice against all the other fruits and vegetables I've coloured as well, because I've not, like I say, I've not used this green yet on the page. The emerald green is quite a nice green. So next up, I've picked 3 colours out to use on these cranberries. I've got a bit of Sanguine, which I'm going to use near the sort of these bits on the end. And then I've got a Pompeian red and I've got a deep red. So first off, I'm going to go in with a Sanguine, and we're going to put some of this around these areas here. So you can do like a hard pressure there, like a bit of a block colour. And then even bring a bit of it onto the bottom bit there. I think bring a bit around, and then we can blend that all into the reds as well that we're going to use. Just gives it a bit of a different colour rather than just one block colour of deep red. Have some other tones being thrown in the mix. There we go. Next up, I'm going to go in with a light layer of Pompeian red 191 all over. So light layer of this one all over. Mixing it into that Sanguine, if you've put any of that down. Like that. And then we go in with our deep red, so deep red 223, and we're going to go with this where it would be darker. So here we're going to have a shadow shadowed area. Perhaps down here near the sanguine bit. And then I'm going to ease off my pressure around there because we're going to go back in to that area with a different pencil. But we're just going to darkest areas in with this deep red. So again, over there would be shadowed. Even at the bottom here would be a little bit shadowed. I think the lightest area on this little one is going to be just around there. This one darker on the bottom, I think. They always slam that door. They can't just shut it normally. Slam doors, kids, don't they? Same with my car door, but half of the time they leave the seatbelt hanging out and then they try and slam the door doesn't shut, and I'm like, my seatbelt! And nobody else's kids do that. With the belts, you're going to break the belts! There we go. This one dark around here, dark under here as well. I'm getting Instagram notifications. He's messaging me over there. Who's doing it? There we go. This one can have a shadow over this side. That's one thing I've never tried with, you know how people put cranberry sauce on turkey? I've never tried that. I've never tried it. I've had mint sauce, but never cranberry sauce. Is it really as good as it's hyped up to be? It's always, like, you know, advertised around Christmas time. Obviously because it goes with turkey, but yeah. So now I'm going to go back in with my Pompeian red and we're going to add a bit more of this around the edges. Just sort of around the edges of that highlight. You can even go over it or into it a little bit with this colour if you want to. It's just like a really muted colour, this one. Like a really earthy kind of colour, I think. Now, although I am doing the highlights with my coloured pencils, I probably will put some highlights in with my gel pen as well, because I just feel like it makes it brighter than what I can achieve with a coloured pencil. So I'm going to go in now with my white, if I can find it. You might hear another door slam in a minute. Where's my white? Oh, it's over here. I used that earlier. I did a little, not really a skin tutorial, but, well, it kind of was, in the Wildflower Folk book by Christine Karen. It didn't turn out as smooth as I'd hoped. Oh. So we're just burnishing with this now. We're going over, well, over the highlighted bits. Burnishing over the bits of white space we had left there. And then we can add some white gel pen detail in him. I don't know what this mark is on the page as well. I keep getting marks of all sorts on my page. Let's see if it'll erase. There's a little mark here. Is it gone? I'm going to have to go back in with my pencil because I've just erased some of the colour on there. I'm adding a bit more of this deep red just around the highlight. Just decided on a whim then to make it a bit punchier. There we go. Now we'll put our highlights in. So again, my signature dotting detailing in on the leaves. I think if I didn't do that on the leaves now, it will do good. And then we'll pop, just where we've got our highlight, we're going to pop a few little spots, and that looks like it's glistening. You can make some of the spots bigger than others if you want to, if you've got a large highlight. There we go. If we zoom out, let's zoom out as smoothly as we can, but it's never smooth with my little camera. So there we go. Oh, I like that. It's looking good, isn't it? Let's lift you up a tiny smidge more. So that's our illustration so far. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 left. Oh my, not even halfway there yet. But there we go, there's our little cranberries. Please do hit the thumbs up on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. Leave me a little comment down below. And I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.